So this is the first episode of interviews with tourist drivers. Enjoy. Please tell me who you are and where you are from.
Mathieu Greter, moi je viens d'Alsace.
Mathieu Greter, come from France, in Alsace.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm from the Netherlands.
So my name's Mitchell Ainsley, from London.
I come here a lot.
And which car do you drive?
I mostly drive old Volvos, old Mercedeses, and I'm also a van driver, so people may know me from the old Transit I have. And now I have a Vito van.
Okay, are you often here, or how often are you at the Nürburgring? How many times are you here at the Nürburgring?
2 years.
2
years.
Okay. And so how often are you here?
I try to go on summer every weekend, but it depends. And then I stay here at the local place.
Normally I come over on the Eurotunnel, stay at Michaela's, or my friend here owns a house in Hirschbräuch, Rich. If you have any E36 parts you need, go to Rich. And this is my car.
And what kind of cars do you drive? Your cars? Show me your cars.
Quoi?
Iska 206, S16, 160 powers, and 206 RC.
Okay. And how much have you spent for your car?
For the ring? Well, I spent around almost 200 laps on a transit van, so that was a lot, and brake pads, tires, and so I think it's around 13,000 euros or something.
Okay, and how much have you spent for the cars? How much money you put in for tuning and everything?
L'argent qu'on a mis dedans?
Ouais.
5 000 euros.
5 000 euros.
What's so special about the racetrack?
Well, it's the community, the people that love cars, and it's the biggest and dangerous racetrack from the world, so it's very exciting.
So many viewers asked the insurance questions. Do you got an answer? How is it with the insurance?
In the Dutch, mostly the insurance doesn't pay anything, so you have to be very careful what you do on the track. So yeah, it's very riskful.
Okay, and have you ever touched the barrier?
Well, I spun a lot with my transit van and with my Mercedes and with my Volvos, but I've never hit the barrier.
Okay, so imagine there are many viewers who have never been here but who want to be here. So what are your advices for the first round? And
my advice is take an instructor lab. We now have very good instructors at the ring that will teach you how to drive here. And please slow it down, because you can't win anything here. So it's just for the fun. And yeah, I hope you all stay safe in 2018.
So how did you get your girlfriend to the track? Because a lot of women don't like it. They think it's boring. How was it?
Well, most girls think it's very dangerous, but if they know you have a passion and you let them know you have a passion for cars, bring them along. Just first to look at the cars and the track. And but I had a date with her. The second date, I went with her around the track with the van, and she was very excited about it.
Yeah, it's very fun.
And today I put her in a Jaguar ring taxi with Dale Lomas, and she was very excited about it.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
It's very fast.
Yeah, very fast.
I love your adrenaline rush.
So you recommend driving with Dale Lomas, Jaguar?
Yeah, I can recommend that.
Let me show your car first. So, what kind of car is this?
So E46 M3. It started off standard when I bought it. and then over the time just did a lot, to be honest with you. So, CSL roof, carbon fiber wings, fiberglass bonnet, fiberglass CSL boots.
Okay, so you put color on this carbon.
Yeah, because I don't like people knowing it's carbon fiber. I think I might do the roof as well in blue, so it looks standard.
You have. What about your engine? You said something about your hood.
Yeah, so I can't take the hood off really because it's not on hinges. It's single skin, so 4 latches and then the whole hood comes off. Engine is standard, just decapped, lightweight flywheel, race clutch. Suspension is just BC. Big brake kit.
What kind of tires do you drive?
So at the moment, Dunlop Durezas. Sometimes I use the Nankang AR1s, but I prefer the Durezas. Badget pads, and then inside, plexi windows. They don't fit very well. Okay. So I think maybe next is carbon fiber door.
Wow. How much have you spent for your ride?
Oh shit, too much. The car in pounds, 7,000, and then modifications maybe another 11,000, so maybe 18,000 pounds, which is like 20,000 euros. So it's not cheap, but I've had it for 3 years, so it's been a gradual process.
Have you done a lot by yourself?
Some of it by myself, brakes, suspension, but the cage, the interior, this was all done by a company in the UK. So the cage is tied into the rear diff as well.
I had 2E46 but 330 coupe, no M3. So yesterday, here it's.
Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram. Drift videos and other.
Do you got
stuff.
a YouTube channel too?
No, I don't have a YouTube channel.
You need one.
I need one. I have a camera mount in the back, but I don't film enough.
Okay, yeah, this trunk looks nice, CLL style.
Yeah, but fiberglass, not carbon fiber.
I think it's a dream car for every BMW lover.
Yeah, it goes okay. In the wet, it's good fun.
Okay. And this is just for look, or is it for...
So this is just because this acts as a bit of an air brake. So this just lets the air out. You take everything out of the rear bumper, and then just to let the air out.
So, now tell me something about yesterday. Okay. Crazy Carfriday chaos.
Carfriday. If you are new to the ring, I'd recommend not doing Carfriday because everyone comes. There's a lot of amateur drivers. So there's a video going to be up soon from Stateside Supercars. Nathan is a good friend. An Opel Vectra left coolant up Kesselchen. A BMW Compact hit the coolant, spun and hit the barrier, totaled. Then I came maybe 10-15 seconds later, hit the coolant, tank slapper one way, the other way, spun out 200 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
Was very lucky. Just touched the barrier. No price, no fee or anything like that.
Okay.
So maybe 200 euros.
Okay.
To fix, not bad.
Wow. And do you always drive this car, or do you have some other car for daily?
The daily car is a Golf diesel, 105 horsepower.
Okay. So what are you doing if you are here quite often? Then what about with this car?
So the car lives here. The car stays with a good friend of mine, Rich. And then to come back and forth, you either get a lift with a friend or just drive the Golf over here. Because on the road this is horrible.
Yeah.
With the decap, it's no interior, it's really outside, wear earplugs.
Yeah. And how is it to drive this car in the daily basis?
This car on daily basis?
Yeah.
Awful, I wouldn't recommend it. It would be horrendous. It's just the tyre noise, the engine noise, everything is just horrible. And the lightweight flywheel means it's not nice in traffic. So
people will watch you the whole time?
Yeah, they probably think I can't drive because I'm kangarooing out of first gear sometimes, but it's one of those things. So
here are a lot of drivers from the UK. If there are some new viewers who want to come here but have never been here, what do you recommend to them? What do you say, how much does it cost to get to this place?
So it would take you from, if you're going by Channel Tunnel, it'll probably take you a tank of fuel in most cars to get here. It's about 280 miles. There are loads of places to stay. I'd recommend Apex if you want to be near the track. The guys at Apex are fantastic. As I said, Michaela's as well is fantastic. or you can just go on booking.com and find yourself something relatively close to the track. As far as laps go, don't try and be a hero the first time you go out. I'd recommend getting instruction. Go out with someone who's clearly been here before. If you go to any of the rental companies, they always do instruction as well. So you can rent a car, you can buy 4 laps, you've got to pay for the fuel, but then you can buy instruction as well. So that's probably the best thing to do. Also in the wet, if you're new, don't be afraid. Don't come all the way out here, have it rain for 2 or 3 days and then don't do any laps. Just get out there. Just be very careful in the wet, but you've got to go out and do it. If you come here and don't go out in the wet, you've wasted your trip. You'll learn more in the wet here than you will in the dry.
And how is it about the insurance? Because a lot of people ask, what's the insurance? Does it
so it's really your choice whether or not you get insurance. Most insurance companies won't cover the ring. In fact, you'll look in your small print, you'll see that it says at the bottom, doesn't cover the Nürburgring. And also remember, a lot of the people on here aren't insured as well. You can buy it if you want, you can buy supplementary ring insurance. It's still a risk. If you hit the barrier, your insurance isn't going to pay for that. So you're going to have to pay for it. And you're going to have to pay for recovery from the Bongarde as well. So I've seen bills from as low as 100 euros to as high as 15,000 euros. So bring a credit card or have a lot of money in the bank.
Okay.
It's the best advice.
So how long will you stay here this Easter?
So this is only a short trip. This is just 4 days. I'm going home on Monday. And then I'm out again in 3 weeks and again a week after that. I'm normally here every 2 or 3 weeks, really.
If some other drivers and viewers want to see your car and get to know you, when are you here again?
So next time I'm here is the 20th to the 22nd. And then after that, the 27th to the 1st, I think, of May. So end of April, I'm here for two separate trips, and then in May, I'm here for 10 days between the 18th to the 28th. So that should be really good.
So they can get in contact with you on your Instagram account?
So add me on Instagram or on Facebook, Mitch Lanesley. I need to add a bit more content. I normally get lazy. I've got a camera in here, but I always forget to turn it on. So I don't have enough video content. Most of the content I've got is from you, filming me drifting in the wet. So if it's wet, you'll see me out, jumping for a lap anytime. Because in the wet, you can't set fast times. It's just about having fun.
Okay, good. So thanks for the interview.
No problem.
And have a nice day.
Thank you. Take care.
If you're coming from France, do you drive back home on the same day, or do you sleep here at some hotel, or how do you manage it?
We come Nürburgring 3 times on the area, and we do 1-2 track day in France. Dijon, Manicourt FA. The most gros circuit.
And how is it with the insurance? If you are from France with the car insurance, if you have an accident or something, how is it? Do you have an insurance if you drive here, or is there no insurance?
Yes.
Or it's insurance? Okay.
Track in France, assurance. You can drive if you don't have assurance on the track.
Okay, and now you can, speaking French, you can recommend to new viewers who want to go to the Nürburgring but have never been here and who live in France, you can tell them what are your recommendations and how you manage it.
Si vous n'êtes jamais venu au Nürburgring, il faut venir au moins une fois. Ne serait-ce que pour poser les roues sur circuit mythique, faire un tour, rencontrer des gens. Il y a beaucoup de gens à rencontrer de toutes les nationalités possibles. Il y a tout type d'auto et c'est vraiment un bon moment, quoi. C'est vraiment exceptionnel.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day here.
Good day, super.
And thank you.
Merci.
Okay, bye.